Hello. I'm kinda on my own for present. I've been told that there will be people showing up, but for now it's just me. Um, right, we're gonna go back to Forbidden Woods. I wanna do some more optional bosses today, but unfortunately we need to do a little bit of a grind in order to get to that point where we can do the optional bosses. Just gonna make sure that my mic's doing alright. Keep having to adjust the pop filter and it's kind of annoying. Keeps like very slowly falling down. I don't understand why. Okay. Yep, this is the right portion of the Forbidden Woods. Okay, so we're just gonna kind of blaze through it like we did the first time, but we're gonna make a bit of a turn in one of the areas. Oh, the cold blood, that'll actually be kind of useful. The problem here is that, well, there's a bunch of items there I could actually use, but unfortunately, I've gathered a bit of an entourage. I don't know why. Oh! Yeah, we got the tonsil stone. Okay, so we can do that fight at least. Alright, we're gonna head on this way. So, this is gonna be a poison lake. Nothing really important for us here. In part because there's also these, just, like, giant worm things in the, lurking in the poison. Frankly, I just don't want to deal with that shit. Oh, there it is. So, we've got a bit of a climb. Dark Souls 2 has elevators, we have ladders. It's kind of beautiful. Kind of stupid, but kind of beautiful. Just look at how long that ladder is, and then there's another ladder.
I'm finally here.
Yeah, I was improvising by talking about ladders.
Talk about ladders. I tell them I have a thing at 7, and oh, it's 10 minutes before I gotta go. Help me finish with mail.
That's fair. It sucks though. But yeah, so we actually just took a shortcut through the Forbidden Woods, and we are now back at Yosefka's clinic. And we're going to, I think there's an entrance around here? Can't remember. Oh, it's over here, probably. Oh. It's been a while since I've had to take this route, so... Oh, it is here, okay. You can tell because of the creepy-ass guy that's gonna come try to eat our brains. But yeah, so basically, in order to get to Yosefka's clinic, you kinda have to go through this back route, because Yosefka has the door locked.
You would rather people don't show up.
Yeah, well, the problem is that the Yosefka in the clinic is not Yosefka. The Yosefka in the
It's an
clinic...
imposter.
Yeah, so the Yosefka in the clinic is actually a member of the Healing Church, the people who are the whole reason everything's kind of gone to shit, who killed Yosefka and took over the clinic in an attempt to use the patients that got sent here to experiment.
Oh.
So, this would actually be Yosefka, if I remember correctly. Or the person who can... Or no, I think that's just straight Yosefka. So, we've killed Yosefka, which is probably just a bit of a pity, or a mercy killing, which gives us the Canehurst summons, which allows me to go and do another boss. I'm looking for the fake lady, though. I don't know if I messed this one up. Hopefully I haven't, because if I haven't, this is actually easy access to an item that I'm going to need for one of the endings. Because remember, there's a chance that we somehow pull this out and do all bosses. Okay, yeah, she's over here, fucking showing her ass off to the gods. So we're just gonna kill her. We're gonna talk to her.
For some reason, Discord is picking up something when I'm not talking, and I don't like that.
Well, I haven't heard a single thing coming from that, so... Whatever it is at least not on stream.
I still don't like it, so I'm gonna mess with my audio settings real quick.
I don't know why this reminds me, but I need to clean my room at some point. Like, I have fucking cobwebs in between my little, figurines, apparently.
Bruh.
I know, right? But yeah, so we've successfully murdered everyone in this area. This was actually a location where we could, send folks... oh, hey, Fox! But yeah, this was a place that we could, send people, to have them be, safe during this event, but, they would have turned into those little celestial creatures. And, quite frankly, I don't think that's good for them. So, we're not going to have sent them here.
What was your first clue in that it wasn't good for them?
Probably the fact that they all just start staring vacantly into space.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Just gonna keep keep raising my television. I keep forgetting to lower it before the stream starts.
I mean, in all fairness, I haven't heard any grotesque things yet, so...
Yeah, but it's good to remember these before we reach the grotesque things, is the thing. Also, I think I've mentioned this before, but basically when it comes to those beasts, or when it comes to the insight, yeah, having it lower tends to be a good thing. At the same time, I actually cannot have it too low.
Or what happens if it's too low?
Well, if I reduce it to 0, I can't actually talk to the doll. The doll requires 1 insight.
Too low and the doll will not speak to you, so you can't level up.
Yeah. Which sometimes is dumb, other times, yeah, it makes sense.
I mean, for the first meeting, sure, that would make sense, but after a while of talking to them, you'd think you wouldn't need that.
Yeah, well, you know what? Bloodborne is nothing if not consistent. Wait, really? I only have 19 blood vials? Damn. Just damn. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna spend money on that. Why are they so expensive, though? I can't get much. I don't want to spend too much on blood vials, but... No, good to have some. Right. So, I'm debating if I want to start off with where we left off last time. You remember that.
That's up to you.
Yeah, you know what, we'll give it a go. Just for
You
the
are
fun
the
of it.
one. You are the one behind the wheel.
I'm the one driving this nightmare of a vehicle.
You mean the shambling mess of personality traits that we have called a hunter?
What do you mean, shambling mess? Eleanor has a very clear-set personality.
Uh-huh.
She doesn't talk, and she murders. That's all she needs.
So a psychopath.
Yeah, basically.
Ah.
Look, what more are you asking in this day and age? Too real?
No, it's just half my brain is somewhere else because I'm trying to do dailies in ESO before 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah, I have to do my dailies in, Monster Hunter World, still.
Bee's game crashed. That's what she gets for shoving a bunch of shit into a tiny house.
Oof.
Time to get my Harrow Storm daily. Woo! There she is. Also, I've contracted werewolf disease in this game.
Oof.
No, it's a good thing. I wanna have a werewolf bar, so
Do you?
so it's a good thing. Yeah, I'm making my character a stamina build so she can use bows and physical attacks as well as being a werewolf.
I like the fact that every time she turned around, it did damage to me, for some reason. Ebriatus, you make sense. Plus, I think I
I
keep.
want to use great sword. Why don't you have great swords?
Plus, I think I keep messing up on the visceral. I don't even know if you can visceral her.
Hmm.
All I know is I'm doing really good damage to her. I can't seem to get it to finish. There we go. Okay.
I love seeing NPCs show up to like talk to me and I'm just like, didn't I do your quest? Oh right, it was on a different character.
Yeah, that's a fucking mood, isn't it?
I have so many characters in this game. I use none of them. My main is a fucking wood elf.
I like the Bosmer.
The Bosmer are good. I don't like how people are just like making fun of them because some of them practice cannibalism.
Although that is kind of, you know?
It's a spiritual thing more than anything for them.
I know.
And even then, some of them don't practice it. It's a really old way of life. Though a lot of them are strictly carnivores because they don't believe in disturbing plant life. Like, the houses that they have are magically manipulated plants instead of, like, chopping down trees to build houses.
That's fair. Also, give me just a moment. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no! Showing us the whole Daughter of the Cosmos aspect. Really? She can just insta-kill me there.
Isn't that how it is for a lot of things in Bloodborne?
Yeah,
Just random things can just kill you.
Doesn't make it any less stupid. Just saying.
You know, that's fair.
You know, I don't want to waste more resources, though, so I'm gonna actually use the summon sign. Get the help of an old hunter, because yeah, this is optional, but again, I just want to, I want the blood echoes, man.
Them blood echoes are life.
Yeah, it's good shit. It's good shit.
Oh, also, I have the fucking emote in ESO called Wash Your Damn Hands.
Good job.
It was a reward this month.
Yeah, I think you posted it in the chat.
Oh yeah, I think I posted the "you'll get this tomorrow" thing for it.
Yeah.
It's so fucking funny. It's so funny. Quit summoning the fucking crows! They take up so much space on my screen.
Oof. We've summoned Mensis Scholar Damien. Hopefully Mensis Scholar Damien is able to help us. Alright, Mensis Scholar Damien. Let us go! Really?
I take it some bullshit happened.
Yeah, I got, like, just fucking blitzed. Alright, fine, Ebriatus. You get to live a little longer. I'll, like, go find other things to do. Thankfully, there are other things to do. It's just a pain in the goddamn ass. On a kind of plus side, though, I did find out something right before you got here. I was able to get the item via the tonsil stone. Apparently I wasn't locked out of it. Lets me warp to a specific location. Which would have locked off a boss if I hadn't been able to get it. But I have access to it. Anyways, we're gonna go fight the actual story boss of the, of where we have to go.
I love this fucking, this, like, stable person. I don't know what they're called.
Stable hand.
Yeah. She straight up tells you she killed someone for mistreating a horse in front of her.
Damn.
I really hope people don't finish with the Harrow Storm before I can get there.
Well, for your sake, I hope not either.
E is already there, and she took the fucking way shrine. Lovely. Her loading time was more merciful than mine.
Motherfucker, 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 motherfucker.
I died already. Wow.
Oof.
Harrow Storms are just beefed up world bosses.
I think I'm going the wrong way.
I died again? Wow. What the fuck was I getting hit by? Oh, the big boss is up, that's why.
So this is Projectile Alley. Literally everything is going to be shooting at us. Our goal is to not get shot. You know, a noble goal. Anyways.
Yay, I did my daily.
Anyways, are you ready to see something creepy?
Sure.
Alright. Just, so, you know, the bell ringing ladies aren't exactly a sight to look at, but, it's what they're, ringing for is the problem.
Time to let it load in. Oh, I hate all of this. I hate all of this.
Yeah, it's a mood.
Every last bit of this I hate.
So, this, lovely creature is called the One Reborn.
So the moon was an egg!
Oh no, they opened a vortex that covered the moon.
Oh, okay. I thought moon was egg.
No, moon was not.
That would have been cooler.
But yes, so this lovely thing is the One Reborn.
I hate it. It
Yeah.
can go perish.
Well,
It can die in a fire.
Well, we're going to ignore it for the time being. Granted, it's not going to ignore us at all, but, yeah, we're going to ignore it. Because we need to find the staircase. The reason we need to find the staircase is because, unfortunately, these Bellringer ladies are actually a part of the fight. They will shoot down fireballs at us, and they will heal the monster while we're trying to kill it. Now, speedrunner strats would dictate that we ignore the ladies, but this boss is one of the worst main bosses, outside of maybe Rom, so we get rid of these, because I am not a speedrunner, unfortunately. I am not good enough at video games.
You're better than I am.
your compliment is appreciated, but it still does not negate that I am not a speedrunner.
I mean, being a speedrunner is more just like continuous practice than anything else.
Anyways, on. So the problem is that he's got weird, random little stampy legs. So, he could have just killed us there for no goddamn reason. Thankfully, though, I had a really good run of that. So, that's the one reborn. We're gonna go back to the Hunter's Dream really quickly. Take advantage of this, larger amount of blood echoes that we've come into possession of. The one reborn hurts, though, on, like, an emotional level. It will just fuck your day.
That's like every boss, though.
Yeah, well, okay, so the thing is, like, when I make it a point of saying that it'll fuck your day, I mean it in the method of, you won't know what actually hit you that fucked your day. So, in the case of, like, Rom, she will fuck your day because you're not just managing Rom, you're managing her spiders, and her spells will sometimes randomly be bullshit and hit you, but moreover, those little spiders that follow her around are the main bullshit aspect of the fight. And given that they have a one-hit kill move, as well as a move that can and will just chain you the fuck up, they will ruin your day. In the case of the One Reborn, all the individual pieces of the One Reborn can damage you in some way.
Oh, I hate it.
Yeah, so, like I said, he has a little stampy leg. And that little stampy leg can hit you lightly and repeatedly in a method that won't actually stagger you, not frequently. So you can still attack and shit, but your health bar will go down, and if you're not careful, it just... He will, like, 3 or 4 hit you with the little stampy leg. Which is not great. So that means that he will fuck up your day. See, at least with, like, a boss like Abriatus, I can recognize the fuck up. I know where...
Oh, literally everything else? No.
Yeah, like, with Gascoigne, I can recognize the fuck up. With Cleric Beast, I can recognize the fuck up. And yeah, they can fuck up your day, but it's not to the extent that it's worth saying, oh, this thing can fuck up your day. No, but these ones, these specific named examples, these will fuck up your day. Okay, I hate to do this. I'm going to do a little bit of grinding.
That's fine.
I mean, yeah, but I don't like having to just dedicate time to grinding. You know?
I mean... In all fairness, when you go to do, like, the editing to separate it into parts, you don't have to include this.
I mean, yeah, but it's we're here for roughly 2 hours. I would rather not have a sizable bit of time taken up because I had to grind, is the point. I would like to be making progress, but at the same time I have to factor for the fact that, unfortunately, I am not actually all that good at this game. So... And yes, I know that I would be better than you and Mel and, like, most of the cast of this game, but at the same time, I am still not great at this game. I'm only here because I know how to play Soulsborne.
You're also, like, the editor.
Yeah, I should, like, give myself a raise, honestly.
I mean, it's still gonna be $0.00.
Fuck off!
Or what?
I don't know. But... I mean, on the one hand, fair. On the other hand, damn it, Gremlin, let me have this.
No.
Also, did you hear what Lucie got to do today?
What did she get to do today?
I mean, she'll probably talk about it, but long story short, her family rented out an individual theater, like at an AMC.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So, like she messaged me at about like 6:30 saying that she had, or no, at about 7 saying that she had just got out. So if she shows up today, she'll be late.
Right.
But
Low key, I want to do that just to project my fucking Switch onto the screen.
well, they're $99 due to pandemic, so you can, what is it? $99 and you can take up to 20 people. I don't know if you can project the Switch onto the screen though. I know that they have a selection of films that you can choose from.
I would ask for them to not, and I could just project my own thing onto there.
That's fair.
Because, like, what are they gonna do? I already paid the money. I don't have to watch a film. I just have to use up the time.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I imagine that, like, actually, nah, we're modern. We don't have to deal with setting up film reels and stuff. I don't think we do. Also, it just occurred to me my stamina might actually be way lower than my first playthrough of this game.
Perhaps you should upgrade that a little bit.
Nah, I've been playing a different build. Basically, I'm running just the barest amount of stamina and vitality what I can get away with, while focusing on my damage output. Because
Interesting.
basic idea, just don't get hit and hit everything else, and you should be okay.
So you're just a glass cannon.
Yeah, I'm glass cannoning this bullshit.
That doesn't sound wise, but what do I know?
Well, the nice thing about Soulsborne is that it does allow for multiple build types, at the very least. So, I mean, like, nothing's necessarily wise unless you're playing, like, absolutely safe, but it's still doable. Besides, I'm not great at this game, but I do still have reflexes, at the very least.
I have the reflexes of a limp noodle.
I don't know why, but this explains so much.
This is why I can't do, like, reaction-based games all that much.
And yet you play Monster Hunter.
Okay, but that one's slower than this game.
Okay, fair. I mean, I don't think anything is gonna get much faster than Bloodborne, save for, like, maybe Sekiro.
But also, like, Monster Hunter gives me a reliable shield and a learning curve.
Well, if it means anything, Dark Souls at least has a reliable shield. And actually, to be honest, this game, it doesn't necessarily have a reliable shield, but the shields at least reduce damage taken. Unfortunately, the shield that I generally use during my gameplay, I have not found yet. I can't remember where it is. What it's called is, it's like the lock shield or something. And, basically all that does is it, reduces arcane damage. But, like, it reduces arcane damage a lot.
I take it some enemies use a lot of arcane damage?
Yeah, like, Rom the Vacuous Spider, I can eat a lot of her attacks just by that. Like, granted, I can't just do that unendingly. Eventually, I do have to, you know, pick up the goddamn pace. But,
crunchy damage.
Crunchy what?
You said you could eat it, so my brain just said, crunchy damage.
My god. How dare you.
What What do you mean, how dare I? You're the one who said you could eat the damage.
Jesus Christ. Don't take it so literally.
Did you not put in my bio the most literal person on the planet?
I mean, true.
What did you expect?
You're very
Coming
dramatic.
from me.
You're being very dramatic today.
I mean, I had coffee earlier, so...
Oh no. Ladies and gentlemen,
It was-
Gremlin's drugged up.
It was like iced coffee? It was good. And we're out of it now, and it makes me sad.
I stand by what I've said. Alright, I'm gonna just buy another Beast Blood pellet, just to,
Also, I was playing Pokemon with my friends earlier. My other set of friends. Give me the Magneton, give me the Magneton, give me. No one else take the Magneton, it's mine!
How'd that go?
Damn it! I didn't get the Magneton! Fuck!
Okay. We're gonna go back to, the Advent Plaza. Hey, puppy!
Puppy! Hello!
It's just me and Gremlin today. Mel might be here later, but,
I'm still living up to my reputation. I'm playing Pokemon right now, because Crown Tundra came out yesterday.
yeah, I haven't gotten to touch Ground Tundra at all, so...
It's good. It's better than Isle of Armor.
I don't know, Isle of Armor had Urshifu.
It's better story-wise than Isle of Armor.
Okay, that's fair. Also, we're gonna...
Also, it's like a love letter to, I think, 3rd gen.
Also, I would like you to pay attention to this room.
Mm-hmm.
Just...
All of its pixely glory.
Oh, you can't see it?
I can kinda see it. It's hard to watch on the screen share.
That's fair. Is it pixely, like, on stream, or...?
It's never pixely on stream, so...
That's good, at least. Yeah, so... As
So
Puppy
when that
just...
episode goes up, I can check.
So, well, as Puppy just pointed out, these are all a bunch of, corpses with cages on their heads.
I hate it. I don't want to look. I'm closing Chrome.
Well, we left that area, so...
No, yeah, but sometimes the stream is behind by a bit, so I'm just not...
Yeah, so, we are in the Nightmare Lecture Hall.
Mm-hmm.
There's a specific room I'm going to be looking for while we're here, before we actually head off. Also, there's uncomfortable slugmen in this area.
The slugmen. They would like a word with you.
Yeah, well, they don't get a word, they get a saw cleaver. Yeah, so this, we're going to be heading into an area referred to as the Nightmare of Mensis. Which, I'm sure already sounds pleasant.
It sounds so pleasant. Why must we play these games?
Well, I mean, it's for Spooktober.
I know. 'Cause Halloween.
Look at him. Doesn't he look just absolutely friendly?
No, he doesn't. In fact, I hate him.
I do think they did a good job making them as uncomfortable as they are, though.
Yeah.
Like...
Uncomfortable character design is a weird balance.
Yeah, it could have been, like, terribly cheesy, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Hunt the great ones, hunt the great ones. So declareth the little note. It's part of the lore, you know?
Yeah.
Anyways, we're just gonna blitz these guys. So the thing with oh, is he gonna do stretchy arm? Aha, he did the stretchy arm, which means I can just walk up on him because he's a little bitch. But so the idea here is that the men with the cages on their heads are students of Mensis and members of the Healing Church, and they tried to find a way to access the plane of existence of the Great Ones. And, well, most of them just became these creepy-ass slugmen. As kind of a punishment. Which, honestly, is kind of fitting. Just turn them into slugs. As I said, though, oh. Nameless Moon presence beckoned by Lawrence and his associates, Pale Blood. I think there's an item in here for me. 3/3 chords. So that's our hint, by the way, as to how we get to the secret ending. Or the third ending. Is to, you know, consume those umbilical cords. But, yeah, so there's that giant over there with the flaming hands, and we need to get past him. I do not have any confidence in myself and my ability to do this, but you know what, we're gonna give it a try. It's just, giants are weirdly fast in this game.
Of course giants will be fast. They have the longest legs.
I mean, fair enough, I guess. Hello, Patches. Yeah, if you really don't like, creepy things, don't look for now. Because right now, there's a spider with a man's head. So, we're just going to, talk to him, and he should give me... Yep, anti-clockwise metamorphosis. I also don't understand why they keep knocking. I told them I'm live streaming right now. Honestly, I'm wondering if they pay any goddamn attention to anything I tell them at all.
Probably not. Because they always seem to want to bother you around... Actually, around this time exactly.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
I wonder if they think you only stream for like 30 minutes and not 2 hours.
Apparently.
My Morpeko got slapped by a Tapu Lele.
Oof. So, we're actually going to take a different door than where we're supposed to be heading right now. Just so I can get a bonfire, or not a bonfire,
Disregard what the game wants you to do. Lantern.
Yeah. Look, fucking everything in this game is just a Dark Souls thing reskinned. Prove me wrong.
No one was disagreeing with that.
You know, fair. But yeah, so at some point we might be returning here to go to there, a little tower off in the distance. Because there's a boss there. We're not going to do that right this second, though. Just because as we are closing in on my deadline for when I want this game done by, I am putting a little bit more focus on some main game bosses.
Right, because we need to beat them in order to get the 2 base endings.
Yeah, so... we're actually going to go...
I haven't figured out what either ending means.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I don't think you're supposed to know what either ending means. I think that's part of the fun of it.
I mean, at least with Dark Souls, when we were figuring out if we want to light the torch or let the world fall into darkness. It was basically just, hey, do you want to keep going with this fucked up world, or do you want to just kind of say, fuck it?
Oh, okay, I can actually translate for you then. What's it, waking up would be the equivalent of, letting the fire fade.
Oh. Fuck it.
Fuck this world.
Yeah.
Now, if I'm able to kill all of the bosses by deadline time, that just means automatic third ending if I'm able to get the third, umbilical cord.
Okay, what the fuck does a third ending mean?
I don't want to spoil that one, honestly.
Alright.
I'm sure you can't blame me for that.
Nah.
This zone, it's gonna be a lot of running. In part because I don't like the enemies that are here. Also in part because once we get up to a certain point, you'll see that there's these kind of spear-like things that start to protrude from me.
Are those good?
Are spear-like objects ever good, Gremlin?
I mean, if they act as your armor, sure.
Fair, I guess. I hate silver beasts.
2021 is in 3 months.
Indeed. How do you feel?
I'm gonna send a meme, and that is exactly how I feel. A strong water type is at the end of the den.
So, it's not the silver beast itself that's necessarily dangerous, it's the thing that lives inside the silver beast that ends up being dangerous. And that's
Oh, I hate that something lives inside it.
Yeah, there's these, giant, like, worm parasite thingies.
I hate it.
But okay, so, if I step out here for a moment, you'll see that that area starts glowing orange. That is where another optional boss is, believe it or not. Wow, that meme is actually pretty accurate. You choose not to do that boss? Well, if I kill it, then I don't have to deal with that effect anymore, so... Also, it's not actually that hard to kill. It's actually one of those unique bosses where, it's kind of a puzzle to kill it, so you have to navigate an area and find a lever. And once you've done that, you drop it into an area where it is rendered harmless.
Pull the lever, Crunk.
But what if it's the wrong lever?
Then I guess we're fucked.
Yeah. But yeah, so we pull the lever, it gets dropped into an area that neutralizes it, and then we go down and we can just hit it once and it dies. Like, it's not even really a fight.
When you just have to smack something once to kill it.
But there is also an actual other practical reason to go there, and that is that, that area has the, only bloodstone rock that we would find in this run. The bloodstone rock is what is required to, upgrade our weapon to max effectiveness. So if we want a plus 10 weapon, we do need to go in that direction anyways. Unfortunately. Okay, so these are the lost children. Just gonna run past them really quickly. I don't know why they're called the lost children, but they are.
Is it because they're a bunch of children?
They look nothing like children, so that's why I'm confused by this. There's also, I probably should have called this out ahead of time, being the resident arachnophobe and everything, but there are a bunch of spiders here, so if that bothers you, I'm really sorry I didn't just call that out sooner.
I only have mild arachnophobia, it's fine. I'll just not look. I will pretend I do not see it, but I actually do.
You know what? More power to you, buddy. So, we're gonna just ignore that man that just kind of took a weird lunge at us.
Goodbye, sir.
And we're gonna just start navigating this area. So, you've got...
No, I don't like that we're in a cage.
You're not gonna like most of this game, then, honestly. What does this ladder do?
I like the early aesthetic.
Device is not currently operable. Okay, we, try not to go that area. I do like the fact, though, that the, thing that's killing off, that like, gives us the frenzy meter and everything also kills off, enemies.
I just saw a big health bar go down over there. What is that?
Yeah, it's one of the enemies dying. Also, Jesus Christ!
Hello, friends.
Yeah, the lost children are, not something to be hassled with. Although I wasn't expecting him to just swing out like that.
When they just kind of slap you down into the ground.
Yeah. More evidence that I probably should have a higher vitality. I am, however, curious what is this way, on account of the fact that I don't generally have to go this way, so... Oh, well, this is just some kind of cruel trick, isn't it?
What?
Looped me right back around.
Hmm.
Oh, well. The nice thing is that the lost children did have to go in the path of the frenzy, so at least one of them died. Two of them tried to follow me, which means that they're pulled away from this, so I can get the eye room. And, we're just going to pop back to the lantern so that I don't actually have to use blood vials in order to heal. A lot of this stream I've noticing is just me popping in and out of locations. Anyways, so we're gonna go back to our lantern at Murgo's Loft Base. So Murgo is actually the end creature that we're aiming to murder. Fun fact, though, just to let this weigh on your conscience, Murgo is a baby.
Why are we gonna beat the shit out of a baby?
Well, okay, so we're actually going to, our end goal here is not to kill the baby directly, we're instead going to kill the baby's wet nurse. The wet nurse will be unable to take care of the baby, and the baby will die. And the reason we're trying to...
Why are we gonna kill a baby?
Because the baby is not a human baby, it is an Eldritch baby, and it is kind of the source of everything going to hell right now.
And who's the wet nurse?
What do you mean, who is the wet nurse? Like...
Well, you said we're gonna kill the wet nurse to then start with the...
Yeah. You don't
is
know...
it like a boss?
Yeah, the wet nurse is a boss.
Okay.
The boss is not, the boss is not Murgo, it's Murgo's wet nurse.
Like, that's all it's called?
Yeah.
Why is she the key?
Why is she the key?
Why can't I just have a child?
To be fair, early in the fight, you do break the crib that Murgo would technically be in, but you yourself, like, okay, Murgo's wet nurse is in this world, so you can touch Murgo's wet nurse. You cannot make contact with Murgo. Not directly. So you have to kill Murgo indirectly. Also, I like the fact that they ran out of ideas for actual Eldritch horror, so instead they took the crow enemy and they put a dog head on it, and they took the dog enemy and they put a crow head on it.
Listen, sometimes that's just how it works.
It's still funny. It still amuses me. I'm trying to remember if there is a lantern closer. I don't want to have to just make that run again. So we're just going to trustingly get into this bird cage here. Oh!
They're fucking Clefairy for a goddamn current.
Okay, I remember now. I remember how we get to and from this lantern. I remember what that lever's for. Yeah, so this little bird cage here is going to be our way to and from this boss fight.
Okay.
So, hope you enjoy that, I guess. I don't know, I'm sorry.
I mean, it's not any kind of phobia that I didn't like the bird cage or the bigger cage, it's just I don't like confined spaces.
Oh, I hate them too.
And what if an enemy could just, like, grab the cage and crunch you and the cage?
Then, this game would be actually broken, believe it or not, at that point.
It'd be funny if there were some elevators that are trapped, though.
Well, there's no true trapped elevators that I've seen as of yet, but, Dark Souls 2 does have, elevators that not only are long, but you have a chance to just phase through the floor for some goddamn reason.
And that's not a fun, like, learn to avoid it kind of thing. That's just a hope you don't die.
Okay.
I'm using up so many Pokeballs in these max raid dungeons. At least everything is 100% catch rate.
Are they?
Yeah, everything is 100% catch rate because you can swap out your Pokemon for the Pokemon you just caught.
That's pretty neat. Also, I just found out why they're bothering me.
Why?
I guess my grandmother is stressing about, putting down the baby's bed. So, I actually do need to go and help them really quickly.
Well, time to put up the we'll be right back screen.
No, I'm not gonna be gone that long, so, here, entertain the masses.
How am I supposed to entertain the masses with nothing going on the screen? Bitch has already left me. God damn. There's nothing to even commentate on. Among Us? Why the Among Us? Why are they Dynamaxing the Among Us? Why? Why the giant Pokeball mushroom? Why? No one can see what I'm talking about. You haven't hit my channel. Should have something else. Entertain us? Fuck off. How am I supposed to entertain you when I can't show you what I'm doing? Opened up twitch.tv. Time to hide the stream, lads. Huh.
I have
Your
returned.
name in the chat box is red on the stream, but in the actual chat it's yellow.
Wow, figure it out. How savage.
I was I was joking about hijacking the stream.
Oh, I see. I mean, there is a way, and I was considering offering it, but that's gonna be during the staff meeting. So,
When's the staff meeting?
at a time where I know I can snag all fucking 4 of you. Anyways, so this is the next boss. I hate this man. So this is Mikolash. He is literally just a dude.
Just a man
Yeah.
with a cage on his head.
And you spend most of this fight running away from him. Or not
What
running away from
happened
him running away from us.
What happens if you kick the top of the cage? Will his neck just go...
Unfortunately, the game doesn't let us have that option. But yeah, so our end goal is to have just chased him down and murdered him. Unfortunately, it's first a matter of finding the dude. There he is. Okay. Silver bullets. And unfortunately, because this is his dream, he has control up to an extent that he can just kind of warp if we catch up to him and hit him. So now eventually he's gonna run to a room where he'll actually kind of try to fight us.
Mm-hmm.
But I hate this build-up part.
I mean, all it is just following him, and that's not really satisfying.
Yeah, and especially since later in, he's just gonna start repeating like the same 3 or 4 voice lines. At least they make it way more effective at making you want to gouge his eyes out.
Yeah.
So,
Generally, the more bloodthirsty you make the player, the easier it is they have... the easier time they have dealing with the fucking boss.
we're just gonna do that a few times. Oh, fuck. Really? I'm more curious as to how it hit me at that range, though I don't feel like I should be entirely surprised.
A lot of things in this game are bullshit, so you know.
I hate that fucking, that magic item. Like, that and... just most of the magic items, honestly, in this game hurt. Or feel other... especially since, like... So, part of the way that they fill out the lore here is that they put in a lot more, or what feels like a lot more NPC enemies, than, say, Dark Souls.
Mm-hmm.
Which is fine, it's just they also tend to give them the really good shit. Basically, if you ever think any of my D&D bosses are bullshit, this is that model of how to make D&D bosses. Just fucking, let's give them all the cool things.
Give them all the cool things, and then suffer.
Yeah, so now I have to go find Mikolash again. To even start the chase. Is that him? Yep, that's him. Come here. Come here, Mickey boy. Okay, at least he's being polite and just running into his little room here. Okay. So, we're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna get rid of these two. I do hate the puppets. I like the idea of the puppets, and I like how they move. I do not like the puppets themselves, though.
That's fair. I wouldn't like them either, honestly. I could go get the shiny charm, since I put in my living dex.
But yeah, so basically what he's just going to do is he's going to hang around in one spot, and he's just going to spam that annoying-ass move.
That's generally how things go, isn't it?
Yeah, but thankfully we did just end first phase. So
Majestic. The hunter is our
he also just did the whole Shrek line. Oh, majestic!
frost.
I hate it. I hate it here.
Same. So we're gonna actually try and catch a scurrying beast, because, you know, generally speaking, you want a scurrying beast.
A little friend.
We're gonna try and avoid those folks. Thankfully he doesn't do anything as inane as, say, heal right now, so... This is, however, the part where he just starts talking.
Do you remember what I just said I was gonna do?
You said you were gonna go get a shiny charm.
Right, okay. This is how quickly things just slide off my brain.
You know, fair. Okay, so he's gonna just run into that mirror. We can't follow him into that mirror, so we have to find a way to get to the room that he's just worked himself into. Which I think... No, it's not this one. Might be? Okay, you know what? You're pissing me off. Get the fuck off my ass. Can't remember if the fight continues down here, or... No, it doesn't. Okay. Right, it continues up there. And I have to find a way in. Right. Great. So, okay, I know I said that two of the other fights are the worst fight. I would argue that this one's worse, but in a much different category.
Oh, how so?
It wastes my time.
Yeah. I have obtained shiny charm. Time to go back into the dens. Because the shiny charm does impact your chances in the dens.
Oh yeah, no, I know. Okay.
I want to get shiny Pokemon with this new method, because this new method is fun.
Okay, so, below us should be Lash. And there he goes with that one bullshit move. The one that just sends out the fucking entirety of the universe to fucking... And then he does that! Because of course he does! Why wouldn't he?
Frustration after frustration.
Yeah, you could have made this fight actually kind of fun, but, you instead chose to make this a lame PvP fight. I do appreciate, though, that he does just straight deck you. Like, you're wielding your fancy-ass weapon against him, and he's just, you know, I'm just gonna punch you repeatedly. Anyways, Mikalash is dead now.
Yay!
He's waking up, and he'll forget everything. And the unfortunate part is that he spent so long in this nightmare that he created that, well, now his body's dead. He has nothing to return to.
Oh, jeez.
So Mikolash is dead for good. I will never have to see him or hear from him until my next playthrough.
Until your next playthrough.
Also, I should have enough to upgrade my my weapon again. So there's that. We're actually gonna be because we are doing mandatory bosses today, and then for the next day or for the next day or so that we have left for stream, we are gonna just try and grind out some of the optionals. But we will be coming up on the last main boss that we're gonna be doing for now.
Mm-hmm.
Because then we'll just have the option of the endings, and you know, we're not ready for that yet. I mean, I could just finish the entire stream today, and we just try and figure out something for the next 2 days until my mystery game. But I don't know if I want to do that while most of the folks weren't actually able to make it. No.
Yeah, because it kind of isn't fair.
Yeah.
Because then you and I would be the only ones making the decision, and usually it's a group decision.
Exactly. I mean, chat could help us decide. In fact, we will have. I've been working on getting a bot installed for our Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
So we might be able to have a poll to get people to vote on what ending we do. The only thing that overrides the poll is if I get the thing to get the third ending.
Right.
If I meet the requirements to get the third ending, so. Which sounds lame, I guess, but, like, makes sense, at the very least. Also, on a side note, since we're past that point, I really do like the fact that that one glitch still worked, where I was able to hit the enemy through the door, and therefore just be able to completely bypass that entire area. That was fantastic.
Hey, you need to go over. Nope.
Welcome. What is
Alright, we can channel blood echoes.
What does that mean?
Level up. We're leveling up.
Okay. You could have just said we're leveling up instead of channeling blood echoes.
Well, the game calls it channeling blood echoes. I'm just repeating what the game tells me.
Remember that I'm an idiot and I can't read tiny text.
That's fair. Anyways, we can now equip anti-clockwise metamorphosis. So the anti-clockwise metamorphosis, each rune has a kind of like a tier of the rune. So we got the best tier that I can get without having to go and do the chalice dungeons. And what that does is it ups my stamina regain. Puppy says, honestly thought you were just gonna say you couldn't read.
I saw that. Sometimes I do wish I was Jared 19.
Jared 19?
Never fucking learned how to read.
I think I've seen that meme. It's been a while, though. Okay, so we are going to be coming up here, and, in kind of Dark Souls fashion, we are going to be coming up on bosses that have just become regular enemies.
Fun.
Yeah. So the Shadows of Yharnam. There are now just Shadows of Yharnam wandering around this area. I'm also going to be sending that elevator down. We can get multiple elevators that take us to just different levels of this area.
Mm-hmm.
From one of our lanterns. So, I'm gonna see... Yeah, okay, I can actually damage these guys really quickly, so... I am just gonna go to the effort of killing them. It's really not that much hassle, gives me some good soul, or some good echo gain. That one wasn't very bright, was he?
Mm-mm.
But yeah, so we kill them off to get good echoes. Also, they do offer us a chance to get more blood vials, which, as we found out earlier, apparently I am kind of lacking in. So, you know, more blood vials the better. You want that good healing, you know?
Hmm. The good heals.
Exactly. So there's an item over there, and there's a scurrying beast over here. How does this screw me over, exactly? Because usually when it's positioned in such a way... Surprising. Nothing screw me over. Oh hey! Second time on stream I've emoted without meaning to, because remember, they decided to tie that to the inner gyroscope on the PS4 controller. Some
It's almost like that was a bad idea.
Yeah.
Because imagine emoting in the middle of trying to attack something.
I'm sure it's happened to people before, and that's the best part.
Because a lot of people are really animated when it comes to their fucking controller.
Oof. I should have just dodged. I literally should not have. I really shouldn't have tried to face tank that.
Did you forget that you have that you have the defense of an egg?
Not really that. More, I just thought he was going to stop swinging way earlier than he actually did.
No.
Okay, so here's the thing: is that the enemies will sometimes vary up how much they are swinging. So there's a long period of swings.
They have paper bones.
My God.
Impressive paper mache.
This is actually a reference to the D&D campaign that both me and Puppy play in which her character apparently just has goddamn bone disease.
Frail bone disease. I'm sure there's an actual name for it.
Osteoporosis. Otherwise known as bone atrophy.
Ah, I see.
You probably know it from the dumbass Bon Appetit memes.
Bone apple teeth.
Yeah. Oh, you're quoting the SpongeBob thing, okay.
The SpongeBob one.
Yeah, have you seen that episode?
Yeah, it was the same one as the chocolate episode, I think, because
Yeah,
he was one of the people at the door.
Yeah, it's the con man. Yes, Poria is a small bean that must be protected.
Ooh, -2 strength.
Well, she's our sorcerer, so...
Yeah, but I like... I have a wizard who wants to become a cleric. And so... I let her be strong. Like, she has 16 in strength.
You know, that's fair. I'm the team paladin.
She is a wizard who can actually bop you. with their quarterstaff.
Oh wait, you you received pity stats?
Was given pity.
Yeah, to be completely honest, Blade is a really nice DM, so... Right. Time to try and remember where the elevator here is. Here we go. You know what, I'm gonna try and fight those dudes really quickly. Bargained with God for -2. You know, fair. It's very nice of him that, very nice of him to do that.
Sometimes God is nice.
Generally not when it's me.
I mean, you give grace rolls for certain stats.
Do I?
You've given grace rolls before.
I genuinely don't remember doing that.
I think one time it was just a really shitty stat, like, for me particularly, I think.
I see. Wow, these guys are really frail. He is really determined to fireball me through that wall. I don't think he understands how bricks work.
No one ever said they were smart.
Yeah, but I would like to believe that the thing that was a boss enemy at one point, with a whole strategy and everything, would be a little bit smarter than just, I'm going to fireball you through a wall.
Yeah.
Roasted brick.
I mean, also, they didn't have to deal with this kind of terrain before.
Okay, on the one hand fair, but on the other hand they had to deal with worse terrain. Like, there were pock marks everywhere. It was a fucking swampy ass graveyard.
Also fair.
Okay, so there are giant pigs there.
Pig! Not friend.
Yeah, unfortunately, Porky here ain't exactly, the kindest creature. Now then. Of course. Oh yeah, also, I should probably mention the ones here have disgusting eyes. So...
Like, what kind of disgusting are we talking about here?
like, their entire forehead is just eyes.
You know what? I'm gonna switch my view to the really grainy view that is available on the screen share.
You know what?
I'm not about seeing that.
That's fair. That's completely understandable. Okay, so we're gonna equip some, it's blue elixir.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna work our way back up, because I want my blood echoes, damn it. Motherfucking ring wraiths. And yeah, unfortunately it is not a swampy-ass swamp.
Would have been fun if it was.
It would have been, but it wasn't. No fun for you. You know what, I was gonna make fun of him for trying to fireball me again, and then one of those fireballs actually hit, so...
Yeah.
Low-key feeling like a little bit of a disgrace. Okay.
No, you're fine.
Just gonna do elixir really quickly. And we are going to, we're gonna murder the pig.
Murder the pig.
Thankfully, because of the blue elixir, it will not spot us. Or it would take longer.
What's damaging me? What's hitting me in the ass?
Yeah, basically.
I just had to allow the term butthole. I can't believe it.
Good job, buddy.
Why would it censor butthole?
Because Twitch is approved. I don't know. They can't get down here, right? No, they cannot.
You better fucking hope it can't. It sure would like to, though.
Alright, freaking another one. It's this one? Yep.
Oh, I don't like that they're all glowing.
Oh yeah, no. Everything about these pigs is highly unpleasant.
It's all very uncomfortable.
Okay. That was close. That really could have gone way worse. Alright. Now we just try to book it past these fellas. I'm still gonna kill them, I just, I want to do it in a way that I can kind of separate them from each other.
That's fair.
If I run, at the very least, there's a chance that they split up a little.
You can at least stagger them, hopefully.
Yep. Alright. Two. One just trying to hit me with fireballs. But you know what? More power to him. It's 3. And 4. Okay. And all of this just because I wanted to take all these blood echoes and get one more level up in before this boss.
Just one more level up, just one.
Yeah. Oh, that's lame.
What's lame?
That was an extra Yusefka's blood vial, and I can't pick it up. Because there are certain items that you can only have one of at any given time, so... Yeah, I can't pick that up, unfortunately. And I sent this all the way down already, so... I have to call it all the way back up, go through that process, and I also have to remember how the hell I'm getting out onto that bridge. I think it's actually from this cage, and, yeah, it would be from this cage. Okay, so, what we're gonna do on the way back is we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna work on killing that boss. I don't think I have the, there's a gesture that, I could use near that boss. I don't think I have it, though. Unfortunately.
Why would a gesture do something to a boss?
What that gesture does is the boss will give you a special rune if you use the gesture near it.
Interesting.
Isn't that, make contact gesture. Gonna just, very quickly take a look, just to see if it's, like, because I know it'll be out of the way regardless, but I do want to know how out of the way.
Yeah.
Oh! Not very, actually. Statue. Oh, okay, it's over there. Yeah, we can grab that gesture really quickly, actually.
Grab it.
It does unfortunately have to do with the area that I wanted to avoid most of it, but on the plus side, it's in a portion of the area we've already been to, so... We're also going to up our health for the first time in forever. Truly we are skilled at this game.
You say we as if I've been helping.
You're motivational support. Good job.
I have done none of the decision making in this game.
I mean, yeah, but like, I don't know. Would you rather I just be like, oh, you know, me and only me, ah? So I would imagine that that would be lame.
Maybe just a little.
Just a smidge.
Just a smidge.
Okay, so the statue's supposed to be somewhere around here.
Oh, it's with the funky jelly head men.
Yeah, it's on one of these. It's on a balcony somewhere around here. Although, I might have misunderstood where said balcony is, and if I did, then, I hate myself because if that's the case, then I think I know where I gotta go. I don't want to go where I gotta go. Yeah, I think I gotta go to the place I don't want to go. Okay. Killing them. We'll drop the airfish key. Take it. Back to this point next to where the wolf beast burst in and... Yeah, okay, so we're basically... I'm going to have to navigate that area. I want this, pose. What does this give me again?
I don't know. A rune?
No, I got that, but... Okay, it ain't worth it for this playthrough. Or, I mean, I guess it might be a little, but... I don't know what to do here. I don't like this area. I really don't like this area. But I want this rune. Okay, so what the rune does is it gives me a 30% blood echo gain, which we haven't really been using, but would be really useful for farming if we're doing optional bosses for the next day or so.
I mean...
You know what, I'm not gonna get it tonight. I won't kill the brain. I won't kill the thing that I would need to use it on tonight, so that I can still get it, but I'm not gonna do it tonight. I'm at least gonna, like, lead in with that the next time.
Okay. Because we're closing in on 2 hours.
Yeah. I'm aiming to beat this this last story boss, and then we'll call it after that. So we're gonna go back to the Murgo's Loft base lantern. And we are going to head on up to fight the wet nurse.
The wet nurse.
The wet nurse, yes.
Why can't we just stab the child?
I wish.
The things you say that when taken out of context sound super bad.
Yeah. There's only one thing I'm mildly debating, and that is I would kind of want to get the blood rock, but I don't know if I want to do that before this fight or after this fight.
Hmm.
But the unfortunate part is that the blood rock is also on the way to the Brain of Mensis, so I might as well just go through that entire area, and I don't want to do that. No. That area just instills a level of fear in me, and I don't like it.
Can you pinpoint why?
Yeah, it's dark, and there's a lot of creepy noises and enemies around corners. It's not even dark in, like, a fun way. Like, Dark Souls has good dark. This is not good dark.
This is not fun dark.
Yeah, this is not fun dark.
This is the no one is having fun kind of dark.
Yeah, so, over there's a baby carriage. Let's go approach the baby carriage, shall we?
Let's go slap the baby carriage.
So, this is Murgo's wet nurse.
Oh.
She is invisible. Or at least her face is, if she has a face. And, we're just gonna stay away for a few moments while
Yeah, she's ready to attack you.
Oh, that was not an ideal attack that she went for right there. Just, you hate to see that as the leading attack. Yeah, that's what you want. See? Worst thing that she can do is that fucking, like, whirling dervish.
Hmm.
And she's triggered nightmare mode early. Fuck.
How does she even determine when to do that?
I think it has to do with her health. But the unfortunate part is that when she triggers this mode, there's also a second one that we're gonna have to worry about. So you'll notice that I end up playing a little bit more defensively during this phase.
Yeah.
Because I would rather not get just fucking sniped. There we go. Okay, we've lived it. Fortunately, there are no visceral opportunities on Murgo's wet nurse, so we do just kind of have to fight her the way God intended.
What god?
The Bloodborne gods. I don't know. Right. She also does that, because she's a punk-ass bitch sometimes. There we go. And that is Virgo's wet nurse.
Yay!
Oh god, okay. So, there's gonna be the sounds of crying as the baby dies. And we are left.
I can hear it.
We're left here awkwardly. And unlike all the other ones where it's prey slaughtered, this is nightmare slain. So we'll light the lamp in a moment. We're actually gonna head back down really quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I'm very proud of myself. I've never beat Murgo first try either. Granted, it never took too long. I think I got her about my third try. But, this is the Queen of Yarnum, if you'll remember her from the lake. And she will bow, and she will leave.
Oh, why did she leave?
Well, because she guided us to this place, directly or otherwise, and, we essentially... Okay, so Murgo was her child. In traditional religious overtones, she is impregnated by some mystical, magical creature beyond our comprehension. Gives birth to Murgo. And
no one's happy about it.
Yeah, and so, we kill Murgo, which is kind of what she wants. So thank you for putting my child out of his misery. There's also this. I wouldn't worry about that.
Why would I not worry about that? It's on fire!
Yeah, well, I can walk in the building and nothing's wrong, so... Just like,
it's burning!
Just look. See? Everything's okay. This is fine.
Radiation. Yeah, there it is. This is fine. House of burning around you.
And we also have all 3 of the umbilical cords.
Third ending!
Well, yeah, but we haven't done the boss fight either. Oh, wait,
New
what is this
friend.
notification? Oh, thank you for hosting, AD!
Friend.
Unfortunately, we're actually wrapping up, but,
yeah, we just...
But thank you! Let's see, I'm gonna buy more bolt paper really quickly.
Get hosted, nerd.
My god. So, what we're gonna do is, because we actually beat that way faster than I thought we would, so she's gonna give us a spiel about, the fact that Gurman is waiting for us. We don't need to go talk to Gurman right now. So,
Okay.
We're going... Since we beat that so quickly,
Are we gonna do an optional boss?
no, there's no optional bosses I can trigger that quickly, so I figure, I'm just going to tough it out, and, because it's the end of the stream, and there's nothing else ahead of us right now, we're just gonna go to the scary area, and I'm just gonna burn through it now. Because I might as well.
You know, that's fair. Might as well get rid of it now.
Yeah, because part of my concern initially was, that I would just spend all my time there, and we'd have to save wet nurse for the next, stream. But, okay, so, Orphanage Opening Day... Okay, so remember that one that we killed through the door so I wouldn't have to go through this entire area?
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing I'm looking for is actually on its side of the door. Okay, you can't get the door next to where the wolf burst in. Trolling on the left side of the room is another Scourge Beast, so around the right you'll find a Brain Sucker. Clear the area, then head to the rear of the room on the right side. Going down the tight corridor here.
I wonder if someone's drawn up maps of this.
Oh yeah, they have. The maps don't do you too much good, in my experience. Or maybe I'm just not good at maps, but whatever the case may be, we're fucked. No, we're not. Okay. We might be.
Run! Run! Run!
No. That was almost beautiful. That was almost fucking flawless. Okay.
I hate it very, very much.
Oh, you hate it. You don't have to fight it. Oh, fucking...
I know I don't.
Okay. I think it's on this side of the room, then?
Some things are worse when you don't have autonomy in the game.
Yeah. Okay.
That's why I can't sit through Five Nights at Freddy's gameplay anymore, because it makes me too anxious.
You know, it's fair. Okay, we're gonna climb up here. And we're gonna... Oh, no! I see the thing light up, and that's just, instantly telling me that, there's danger.
The danger light.
Exactly. Okay. Please just let me in the door. Please just let me in the door. Please just let me in the door. Please let me in the door. Please let me in the door. Okay, there's another one.
Alright.
There's another one. Just need to dodge.
Run.
Just
Run.
need to dodge.
Run.
Okay.
Run.
We touch that, and we hide over here as I desperately thumb through my shit to find fucking... Is he not coming? You know, I don't care enough to find out. We got the thing, though. We did it, guys!
The thing.
You know what? I might be able to make it to the Brain of Mensis. On this stream.
We're about at 2 hours.
Yeah, well, the Brain of Mensis is just kind of a run to get to, and it's not, like... Basically, it's gonna be something akin to this, where I'm just gonna be avoiding everything.
You know, fair.
And actually, the enemy of concern in that scenario is something that you guys have fought in D&D.
Oh goody, I get to find something that probably kicked my ass.
Yeah,
Because a lot of the things you ripped from this game did bully my character.
Yeah, so, I don't know if you would remember, actually, I would like to believe you remember because they kind of ruined your guys' day that time, and I had to, like, actually fix things right then and there. The Winter Lanterns.
Were they the fucking things where we couldn't fucking move?
Yeah, it was the, they had the area effect that would do psychic damage, and they also had the tentacle grab that they could then grab you, and they could do, like, the scream that would stun you for a turn if you failed the check, and... It was in the...
So the thing everyone hated.
Yeah, it was the room shaped like the eye. Good times. Good times.
And where everyone was just like, never use these fuckers again.
Well, it wasn't necessarily never use these fuckers again, it was more of, hey, here's a way that you could fix it. Because, like, to be fair, I did get them as a homebrew online, and, what is it? I needed to just rework them massively. So, actually, I've been doing that with a lot of homebrew things that I've been getting. Like, I found out recently that an enemy that was labeled as CR2 in a, that I had used for my Saturday group is actually more of a CR4, CR5. The damage output wasn't all too terrible, but in in large numbers, like I had them in because I thought it was a CR2, they just absolutely fucking annihilated, and B, their health was way greater than they should have been for a CR2. So... just, yeah, I've been going through it, I've been reworking some of my homebrew stuff. What? What? No! No!
Goodbye.
That was the area, though! That was where I had to jump!
You died.
No shit, Sherlock!
I was just reading the text on screen.
Ah, I didn't like that feeling. You know the one.
Do I?
I don't know. You ever fall from a high place and like the second it hits you, like there's this horrid shiver that goes down your spine?
No.
I mean, fair, I guess. I don't know, I'm terrified of heights, so...
That's why. I'm not cool with heights usually, but I don't like have a big fear of them.
Also, I don't understand why it is that the stream is in the red right now. Fucking... Hey, you're watching it off of Chrome, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna stop the Discord stream then. Just to speed it up.
Okay.
Just for quality's sake. Okay. Let me try and see if I can remember. Okay. I had to wiggle myself a little to...
Price is Right lose noise.
There we go. Okay.
No frame dropping here. So
Yeah, I
like how the door is broken.
Yeah, that's kind of the hint that you get. So, that's a winter lantern. Over in the distance over there. They're, very friendly fellas. They sing. And, if they see you, you build frenzy. Which, will eventually kill you.
I hate these things.
Oh, trust me, most people do.
I hate these things not even because I've played this game, but because I played D&D with you as the DM. And you decided to drag these monstrosities in without checking the homebrew.
Yeah, and they murder you really easily, unfortunately.
They would have functioned good as a boss, I think.
I mean, they are designed as just standard enemies. I think the problem is that if you compare the room design for the area that I gave you guys to fight them in, and the amount of enemies in that area versus how they have this design, that was a very small space with at least 4 or 5 of them, because I thought they would honestly be a little easier. Because, you know, D&D. In this, you have a long expanse, plenty of cover. And there's only like 3 or 4 max, and I think like you only got like 2 that are really bunched up together.
You can also just take pot shots at them until they die, if you got like
The gun
a
is
good
not
weapon.
the gun is not that effective a weapon. But I mean, yeah, you do got a point, but it's not like it's not so effective that that is actually like a viable strat, not unless I was running the cannon build. Which, frankly, I don't have the patience for. Okay. We are in the position, so we're just gonna roll out again. Okay. If I don't get those blood echoes back, it's not that big a deal. Just because I don't really need those ones at present. I do, however, want to try and avoid this fucker as best as possible, which is not going so well. Although, I will be honest, I don't know how much of that frenzy build is the lantern and how much of it is the brain. Okay, we're in here. There's a bunch of spiders that for some reason look like patches. And, this should be the lever. That does it.
Pull the lever.
So, you'll kind of see what ends up falling.
Oh.
Yeah. So now I just gotta
Oh, I
remember.
hate it.
Now I just gotta remember how to get over there. Oh. I like the way that this game works. Just like you're focused on getting here, or like I know that this is probably just a common trick, right? But like, so you're coming down the stairs. You're focused on getting to the end of this area. You pull the lever. Pull the lever. The thing happens. You try to figure, okay, well that's clearly the next spot I go to. How do I get there? So you gotta turn back around, and that's when you really pay attention to the fact that there's a hole here.
There is a hole.
Basically, I just like good game design.
It's hunter shaped.
So there's a chest over there. I don't think it's anything I particularly need. Primarily saying that because there's a lantern over there. Actually, I think there's 2 lanterns over there. The thing is that lanterns, they glow. I know, surprising. A lantern, it glows? Wow. But,
Shock of all shocks.
also because, the brain of Mensis is dead, we can go through and gather this shit. Well,
Yoink.
the brain isn't
Yoink.
dead. We're gonna see to that in just a moment.
Yoink.
I just need to check there's nothing up here before I drop down. Okay, so we're gonna drop. We're gonna come over here because this is the blood rock. There's only one blood rock per playthrough. So if we want another blood rock, we need to do a new game plus.
Will you die going down there?
How did I... What? You're supposed to drop down there.
Maybe you're not supposed to roll? Or maybe you're supposed to jump from the lever?
No, you're not supposed to jump from the lever, I know that.
Maybe it's because you rolled, you freaked the game out a little bit.
I'm taking a look. Okay. I'm slain. Okay, so... Go to the bottom floor with the holes in the ground and by the bird cage. Oh, okay. Run outside, jump down the collapsed tower, avoiding the bottomless pit. I feel dumb. So I wasn't supposed to drop into that pit.
Did you keep the item you got?
Yeah, I still got the item, but I want to go kill the brain. And since I don't really have anything to pick up anymore, no souls to worry about or anything, or no echoes to worry about or anything, I can just run through guilt-free.
Be free.
The only annoying part is actually getting back to that spot, just because I have to wait for these elevators. But I'd rather wait for the elevators and drop down while I'm going up than, you know, miss dropping out while I'm going down. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I mean, one probably feels better for your timing, huh?
Yeah. So. I think I almost fell there, and I was going to be very upset if I did. Okay, so yeah, at this point, any and all frenzy that I build is going to be from the lanterns.
Because they see you.
All I can picture is the fucking Sauron thing. I see you. I don't know how many
When
Lord
you
of the
don't.
Rings fans we got here.
When you don't want to be seen.
Fucking, I hate these spiders. I hate the spiders, and I hate the fact that they give them an attack that makes sense.
What's the attack that makes sense?
They just kind of reach out and smack you with their leg a little. It's like, eh.
Just eh.
Okay, so there's a bird cage that we're supposed to look for. I don't remember... I don't think it's down here. So I am going down here just because Madman's knowledge is nice. Especially for buying more beast blood pellets. Open the iron door key.
Knowledge.
Okay, so this just puts me back into that maze. You know, the one where, what's his name was, Mikolash.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, a damp blood-tinged gem. Fancy. Okay. Okay. We're gonna try this again. So, we go down here, but we do not drop down the giant pit. I don't think we do. Instead, we try to find... There's a hole right here that just blends the fuck in. Okay.
It blends. Only because it hates you.
Okay, go on the bottom floor with the holes in the ground. Ride the birdcage elevator located on the right side. Okay, so we have to bypass this guy again. Who, if you'll remember, I said we just kind of run past. So we're making as though we were heading towards Mikolash again.
Mm-hmm.
But there's going to be an elevator on the right-hand side that we're going to want. I'm also kind of curious what this item over here is. I like the fact that there's some of these little servant things that, like, just kind of leave you the fuck alone, and then there's these other ones that are like, haha, fuck you. Just a nice
I guess
blend.
to keep you on your toes.
Yeah, probably. Right. So this should take us down. Yep, there we go. Into the abyss!
Time to be dipped in darkness.
So, as you can see, this is kind of an uncomfortable place to be in. Just gonna walk out calmly. And right here, if we get close, it should light up on its own. No, it doesn't light up. I thought it does. So this is what was hurting us, though. Before we kill it, we are gonna make contact.
What are you doing, Fox?
There we go. So that rune you only get if you're just incredibly patient with that emote. Alright, you can die now.
Perish. Is it just staring at you?
Yeah, it can't fight us.
Oh, I hate it.
Also, I know what Fox is referencing, so... I don't know if you would like to be filled in.
Sure, I guess.
Okay, so are you familiar with llamas with hats?
No.
Have you ever seen a meme of, it's like a llama with hats, like, killing people is like my least favorite thing to do or something?
Yeah.
Okay, so the guy who made that short also made a short called Charlie the Unicorn.
Oh,
And
I've heard of it.
yeah, it's a reference to Charlie the Unicorn. Alright, we have killed the brain of Memphis. Memphis. Not Memphis.
Goodbye, sir.
Okay. This is the part where we just, find a way to leave, I guess. So, that brain is considered to be an optional boss. Although, obviously not a boss in a very traditional sense. But yeah, okay, so let me just get to the lantern, and we'll call it. We're not far from the lantern, so it's gonna be but a moment. Oh, I forgot, there's a thing here. Thing that I failed to get, but thing nonetheless. Maybe I just rolled? Oh, is Charlie the Unicorn more recognizable? I'll be honest, I just knew of llamas with hats for the longest time, so I thought that that was the one that he was known for.
I guess it would vary from person to person which one would be considered more recognizable.
That's fair. Alright, let's go to the Hunter's Dream. We did good today. Made some good progress.
We got a lot of shit done.
Indeed, indeed. Everything is still on fire.
Yep.
I hate to break it to you, it's gonna be like that the rest of the game.
I figured as much.
Also, before we end the thing, let me just go ahead and upgrade my weapon the last time. Fortify. We now have the max upgrade on our thing, and we've upgraded our pistol a little more so that it does a little bit more damage. I'm probably really not going to use that.
We are finally as strong as we can be.
In some regards, yeah. Any good thing I can use for my... Oh yeah, this one actually goes really well for my pistol.
Yay!
just doing the last little bit of shopping so that future me doesn't forget on Sunday that, oh yeah, I was supposed to buy this, this, and this. You know, standard things.
You know, things everyone does.
Anything I can really sell? I mean, yeah, I could sell some of these, but like... Let me just, let me pop these, great ones, wisdoms. They're like the madman knowledge, but they give us way more.
Buddy keeps getting off of the bed.
He desire escape.
He desires a trip outside.
Technically we can buy more blood rocks, by the way, but it costs 60 insight. So... just ain't worth it, you know?
Sounds like it ain't worth it.
I think we will primarily just end up using paper for the rest of this. So, I'm just gonna buy more paper. Alright. That's everything for this evening. Thank you to everyone who showed up. Please tune in on Sunday. We will begin a bit of a vote. Or actually, no, we'll begin the vote Tuesday. Never mind. But please tune in Sunday. We're going to be going through and trying to beat as many of the optionals as possible. And if I kill all the optionals, we get the third ending. If I'm not able to kill all the optionals, then, well, sucks to be us, I guess.
Sucks to suck.
Sucks to suck indeed. But yeah, until next time, goodbye!
Goodbye.